Hi, we're back. Yay, thanks everybody. Oh my gosh. If you were here for what happened was, listen, let me just say this to anybody that's thinking about doing live streams, if you're afraid of the technology or you're afraid of like messing up, like let me just tell you, don't, because it's going to happen. It doesn't matter how long you've been streaming. I've been live streaming every Monday for 5 years. And like it's always so easy for me and perfect. So I just want anybody that's like scared to do it, like I just know you don't have to be perfect at all. It's not required. You can freaking do it. And literally no matter how much experience you have, technology is technology. So just do it. Just do the thing and just be just go for it. Don't let the technology part scare you, because like it doesn't matter how far into your journey you are, technology is still going to be your best friend, like it is mine. So thank you. I had one chat going in the wrong like everything went in the wrong place for YouTube, but then Instagram was here. I bet Facebook was here, but then I had to switch to get the YouTube on, and then now we're here. So we're good, and we're thank you everybody for joining. This thing still's not telling me how many people are here, so did they mess up? They updated the software or something? Because this is weird. That I've never seen before. So maybe it's just funky today. Anyways, who cares? Fuck it. We don't know. We're flying blind. It doesn't matter. We are here, and that's what's important. So thank you for those who are here. If you are here, drop a sparkle emoji if you're live. If you are on the replay gang, drop a kitty emoji. Thank you. Okay. Jamie's like, we're jumping matrices. Yes, exactly. It's like things are happening. Thanks, Rebecca. Thank you for complimenting my curls. They're very fresh, so I appreciate it. Usually, like, when I sleep on them, they get, like, smashed up, so they're fresh today, so, like, we got the nice fullness of it. Thank you. Okay, so, yes, Yesenia, I'm so glad you came back, because I was like, "I didn't see Yesenia's thing." Yesenia, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Hold on, because we have to talk about this real fast. So you have a testimony from Fuck It, the Art of Detachment. And you said, shit hit the fan bad, which I even warned you, right? I was like, listen, shit should hit the fan. Okay. That's a good sign. I'm so proud of you. And you said, but now SP is moving in with me. Ah, yay. And when was that? Like a month ago? Come on. Come on. That's amazing. So thank you so much for sharing that. I'm so glad you're here. I'm excited for you. Congratulations on your new place or your new living situation. I'm not sure. You said moving in with you. So your new living situation. And I'm just really excited for you guys to bring your energies together, your households together. So congratulations. I'm so excited. Perfect timing, because I'm about to put out the replay. So I'll keep that anonymous, but I'm just so you know, it's going to be, you'll see it around. And if anybody else wants to share their testimony from Fuck It, this is a good time. Or from anything, please do. And you see me, I'm always taking screenshots. That's another thing for those who are, if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, if you have an online business, you see me, I take screenshots constantly, especially when we're on Mindset Monday, because everybody's just dropping their comments and they're sharing their experiences. So it's a great place to get testimonies from obviously my audience, because we're right here and everyone's talking about it. And then you can use that in your marketing and you show people, this is what people are experiencing when they come into my world. Oh, and she just said, yes, that was quick. Thank you. Guess what? I'm going to get that too. And so I'll put that together. And now it's like, she's saying, I got it. I did this and it was quick. So thank you, Yesenia. Again, thank you for that and for sharing that with us. And for those of you that are entrepreneurs, there's a perfect little, bite-sized perfect testimonial that you can use to show other people what kind of transformations are happening within your community or whatever it is that you're doing, you're providing. Starwitch, you like my glasses? Thank you. Appreciate you. Whew. Oh my gosh, I got to grab my crystal. I feel the energy big today. Wow. Okay. Okay. Whew. I'm going to breathe a little bit. Whoa. Hi, Abby. The crystal around my neck is a smoky quartz. Same as this. It's like my crystal, and it's the thing that gives me my most calming vibes. And so that's the one, if I'm wearing it, that's what I wear generally. I mean, sometimes I'll wear other stuff, but I have 2 smoky quartz necklaces. This one's the smokier, and then I have one that's like barely smoky. Light smoke, heavy smoke, and this is my medium smoke. Oh my gosh. Hi, Megan. Hi, Peggy. Hi, hi, Leah. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Nicole, Christina, Catherine, Tam. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm just like feeling the vibes and the energy. So pardon me as I kind of like acclimate to it. Whew. Shoo. Okay. Wow. Good vibes today. I just feel like a lot of it. I feel like a big swell of energy. Leah, do you have to leave the house to manifest an SP? No. I mean, like, especially in this day and age when you can meet people online all the time or in any other way. It's just more so like I would just be working on breaking down what am I trying to say? There's okay, how do I sorry, they're showing me. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Why is this so hard for me to say? Literally, it's so simple, but I'm having a hard time saying it. Breaking down your definition of social construct. Why was that so hard for me to say? It was weird for me to get out. But it's like because what they're trying to tell me is like you're going to say this, but it means so much. It's not just about the fact that you want to manifest by not leaving your house. It's all the other reasons of why you think you can't and why you think you shouldn't and all this other blah, blah, blah. There's so much going on beneath the surface of that, just that one thing alone that you need to look at and address because it's all that stuff underneath that is going to give you the mindset of why would you need to blah, 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 that is also going to be lingering underneath the surface, like I said. Spirituality was though. I got a testimonial on your business masterclass. Can't remember what it was called. My business started to take off after a few weeks. After I was able to quit my job, I wasn't happy anymore. Yay, awesome. I'm gonna go, I'll look through my records and see what program it was. Thank you. Nicole, Lauren, thank you guys. I appreciate your kind words. Okay. Also, last week, when we talked about the Snow White thing, somebody asked about the Snow White movie, and my husband got a screenshot of it, but I didn't see it during the chat. And I just wanted to bring that back up again because someone was talking about it. Okay. Jana, can you elaborate? I've never heard that term before, double-mindedness. Can you elaborate what you mean? Hi, Anna. Okay. Yay, Tiffany. Thank you. I'm going to screenshot that too. Tiffany says, I came across an old notebook where I did the module 4 of the SP workshop 4 years ago. I was floored at the changes that I've made since then. So much manifested since I did it. Still working. Yay. Thank you. Proud of you. Okay. All right. Shoo. All right. Sorry. I feel like energy's hitting me over and over. Like, when you're at the beach and the waves like keep hitting you try to stand up and then another one comes. I'm trying to like catch my breath and I just feel like this wave after wave of energy. And I'm trying to keep my mind focused, but it's just like all over the place. Okay, one thing I want to say about the channeling from last week. I learned last week a lot about my channel. And what I learned is that my channel gives like guidance as in direction, steps, possibilities, not probabilities necessarily, but possibilities, pathways, things like, what's this person's color? What's this person's name? It's not that. It's not giving me that. And it wasn't giving me that. And it's interesting because then I had coffee this week with another woman that is a channeler. And I was telling her that same thing. I was like, I kind of realized that I don't get these things. And she's like, me neither. I don't get those things at all. She's like, if people ask those, I'm like, nope, it's not for me. Ask someone else. I can't, that they don't show me that. They don't show me that. But what they do show me is, this type of thing. So, I was excited that we did that exercise because it helped me learn really fast some of the stuff that is not like what they show me so that I don't have to like try to pull it out of my ass. Oh my gosh. But Rebecca, I thought it was interesting. Remember the thing about the purple, right? Okay. So I said blue and then I said red and then I said blue. And you said it was purple. And then the other day in meditation, I got the imagery of a Michael Talbot book. And I wrote down purple ? The cover. And I ended up completely forgetting buying a random book on Amazon. And I don't even know if the cover they sent me was the one that I bought or whatever, but it was red and blue. And I was just like sitting talking about something it caught my eye across the room, and I was like red and blue, purple, and that same thing happened. And I thought it was interesting that that thing happened twice within the same week. So anyways, hello everybody. I'm rambling right now. I can't tell how many people are on the live stream, so to me it's just like me and myself. I don't even know, so I'm just rambling and I apologize. However, the topic of today's conversation is taking control. So let's just take control. Let's take control. And what I do want to talk about is literally allowing yourself to be a very conscious co-creator in what you experience and what you manifest in your world. And not just in the sense of like, thank you, Steve. Not just in the sense of like, I want this person and, I would like this career and I want like this much money and blah, blah, blah. But really like taking a higher level perspective and like also a higher level role in the creative process and actually thinking about who you are, what you want to do, what you want to be known for, what you want to do in this lifetime, what kind of legacy that you want to live and what kind of life you want to live as well. And then being very mindful of how you operate on a day-to-day basis to ensure that you are manifesting that. Tiffany says, I bought the holographic universe, started reading it already. Wow, only on chapter 1, blown away. Okay. Oh my God. You guys, I found, oh my God, I had the saddest experience. This freaking, all this stuff happened this week. I went to go buy another book by Michael Talbot. And I've been getting these messages of like reaching out to him, like maybe having him on my podcast. I was like looking up on Instagram. I couldn't find him. He fucking passed away like right after that book was published. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. Like such a fucking loss for our community and for science and for, oh man, the way he's able to articulate very high level scientific concepts in a way that is easy to understand and just so beautifully written. I was just like, damn, what a fucking loss, like a devastating loss to the community that I'm like 30 years behind on. But I just thought I was so bummed. You guys know how much I talk about that book. And I just never even thought to. He was so young when he wrote that book. So it just didn't even cross my mind. And especially not to think that he passed away like right after, like in, I think 1993. Like that book was published in 91. It's just so sad. And, but it's such an incredible read. And I still highly recommend it so much. I got another one that I started to, yesterday. So I'm like a couple chapters in, but, man, let's like work to carry on that legacy and really share this information and make it understood from, what the science was and is of, reality creation. Oh man. Nicole, I'm so excited for you. That's amazing. And honestly, I'm so glad you're doing it. Nicole said she didn't skip a day of meditation. Even the days you didn't know what to ask or had less time, and it's helped a lot. I'm so happy for you. And like, man, is it life-changing? Continue. See if you can just keep going and just make this your standard now. Jamie said, but he got the book out. What if he didn't? You're so right, Jamie. And like Tiffany, like I know you've talked to like Michael, for example, talking about how like he knew his purpose was to put out Thriller, and then he was just kind of like riding that wave. I feel like Michael's was kind of like his purpose was to put that book out, and he did, and we are so thankful. So I'm definitely gonna be rereading that one over the course of my lifetime, because I think he only wrote like 5 books total. One of them is a novel, I'm pretty sure. So that's kind of cool. He got to write some sort of imaginative works. But I will be obviously collecting all of the books that he has, and I suggest you do too. Lauren, please share something. Says I would like to share something. Please do. You better. Oh my goodness. Gigi says, any ideas for when you're feeling stuck / stagnant? Sometimes the days run together and feel like Groundhog's Day and I'm feeling blah. Gigi, are you meditating? Something tells me you're not meditating every day. With the most love in the world. Oh, mash. What was I saying? Man and I don't know. Tiffany says, yes, that's true. Proof that we need to get our messages out to the world. That's the other thing. That's the other thing. It's like, what if you don't? What if you don't? And I have a feeling that most of the people here, you have something bigger going on than maybe you even realize, because we're all drawn together. And for me, even just being in this community and leading this community for as long as I have has allowed me to uncover new dreams and goals and purposes or the grand purpose that I didn't even know was a part of me or was in there. So I just feel like what's the word I want to use? The congregation, the collection of us together, this collective in particular, I know I'm meant to lead others to unlocking their bigger purposes and visions, because that's just like what they scream at me in my meditation is like, get these motherfuckers on board. Like, get what you got to do. Get whatever we can do. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Get them on board. Tell them all the amazing things that can happen. Like, let's get them. Let's get them. Let's go. It's, oh my God, they just showed me Noah's Ark. It's very Noah's Ark right now. Oh my God. Sorry. That was a personal download that I just received. Okay. Wow. Sorry. Like, if you've been around here, you've probably heard me compare my job to Jesus's job. And that's not to be like sacrilegious in any way or to disrespect in any way. It's like, literally, they're like, you guys came to earth with the same type of purpose, which is to let people know how to use this power, how to tap into it. Like, that's what the whole Bible's about. Right. So, well, some of it, but basically, I always talk about how, like, this news is not old news. It's been around since Jesus. He was trying to tell everybody the same thing, same job. We're here. And now they just showed me Noah, which I've never seen that before. I've seen who is Moses? Somebody that I work with is Moses, a client of mine. And I can't think of the person right now, but I've seen Moses with this person multiple times in our coaching, if you're here right now. But I've never seen Noah that way. So let's get on the ark, bitches. Okay. Like, it's not an ark. It's a yacht. It's a musical, magical, amazing, mystical yacht. And we're going to have the time of our fucking lives sailing on into like the best earth we can create together. Okay. So like, let's get on the ark. All right, guys. Tam, it's you. Okay. I had a feeling I was like, something was like, the person is here right now. Tam. Yeah. So I had so many, different, visuals of you as in our coaching sessions of you leading people like Moses. And, so it reminded me of you, and then it reminded me of the Jesus thing. And then when they showed me the Noah thing, and I was like, okay, cool. So we're arcing, which is cool. Cause I'm such an animal lover. I love animals too. So it's also giving me like, yes, animal vibes. It's just perfect. Noah and Nicole. That's very cute. Very cute. Hi, David. Zoe, you said I was one of the first people that got you into manifesting. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. Whew. The energy today. Shoo. Big energy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Catherine says, what do you think about a family member who passed contacting me in a dream? Was that my manifestation or was it him? Both. Everything. All of the above. We're all one and you're all connected. And also, you can go see him in meditation and just see him in your waking hours as well. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my gosh. Sorry. My heart is like pounding today. What is the deal? You guys, okay, tell me some good news. I feel like I need to acknowledge, we need to celebrate, is what I'm feeling. There's like celebrations that have not been had. And it's like, I'm like bursting and I don't like the feeling. Can we get this energy out? Please share your celebrations with us. Manifestations, your celebrations, your good news. Okay. Yes. Okay, hold on. Tristan says I got a $5,000 e-commerce grant for my business. Fuck yes. I love it. Nicole, you have a new SP. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Please. Yes. Sharing this good news. Julia says, I'm feeling really aligned and happy today. Congratulations, Julia. I'm so excited. Tam says, I had a vision in meditation that part of my purpose is to use my writing and creativity to make the world beautiful. Of course it is. That's why you're a Virgo. Of course it is. I have Virgo. My Venus is in Virgo. I'm like, that's why I love beauty and aesthetics, and everything has to be like vibey for me at all times. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. It's not pretty. It's not pink enough. If you're just now joining, we're sharing our good news, our good vibes. We're celebrating together, witnessing our manifestations. Alexandria says, when you said Abe or Abel the other day, the next day I got asked to go to Round Table to celebrate my uncle. Maybe that's what you saw. I don't know. It was just like the first thing that came through. And I usually just with my channel, I just like throw things out there and I don't think too hard about it, because then if I feel like if I start thinking, then I'm humaning. And that's not that's not where the channel operates at. Catherine says, I manifested free pots for my plants. Yay, they thank you. And also just continuing to work on my mindset and awareness. Congratulations. That's a huge celebration. Rachel says, many, many times you said, write the books. The world needs them. One of my books is about halfway done now. Yay, Rachel. Hold on, screenshotting. Oh, sorry. Goosebumps. Oh my God, Rachel, can you tell us what your book is about? If you can, anything you can tell us. Amelia, you let go of your SP. Congratulations. And let me just say, Amelia, right now, okay, it's funny because I'm seeing angels and cherubs and like literally like I'm hearing the word heralded. You are being heralded right now, because when you let go, the best way to, not that you're letting go to receive, but the best way to not like fall into a dip and fall into a feeling of loss is to really celebrate yourself and feel the celebrations of those that are either like, I don't know how you want to look at it on the other side, God, your spirit team, your angel, whatever it is that you believe in and feel, they are just really cheering for you. And I see them doing this. This is my sign for, as weird as it is, it's my sign for like bolstering or holding you up, meaning that you're like supported. And it's like I'm seeing like, ha, like the angels are singing and like they're holding you up, and there's like rays, sunshine, and like clouds and stuff. So just letting you, now I'm hearing buoyancy, like they're showing me like you floating, like you just understand that you are being held and taken care of, and there isn't going to be a dip. So don't like manifest one. That makes sense. Okay. Oh my gosh, why is my heart pounding so much today? Okay. Oh yeah, we'll still talk about the celebration. Let's get to the celebration so we can get this energy moved. Tiffany says, got a new idea for my business after weeks of feeling blank. Had a great therapy session and transformation. And it was transformational. New goddess era coming in fast. Yes, Tiffany, I love it. Shantae says, I'm in a wonderful mood. Been working at a cabin in the mountains. Ooh, nice. I'm enjoying being there in general, but also had exciting manifestation trip pretending that I was in my ideal. But you were your ideal. When you're pretending you're your ideal, you're literally being your ideal. You literally are it. Mama, your Venus is also in Virgo. Interesting. Not surprising. Jay, you got a new Mercedes. I said it weird. New Mercedes. Congratulations. That's amazing. Oh, man. Shantae says, 2 days I imagine I was with the friends that I admire teaching and traveling the world with. I went to the beach and the spa, but also enjoyed the cabin most of all. That's amazing. I love it. That sounds so relaxing. Lil M says, just happy to be here. Been asking for signs every day. My dreams are coming true, and I've been getting them even if it's not the deal. If it's not ideal, I'm aware it's movement. And even like you can cut that sentence that said it's not ideal. How about it is ideal? And like just it's almost like trimming the fat. You find that sentences like that are just unnecessary to say. Because like while they may be true in real life, it may be true in 3D that you're not quite at your ideal, saying it is only going to make it take longer. So this is where the 360 method really starts to come in, is you're noticing like, okay, I'm affirming this good thing. Let me not drop this 100% affirmation down to like 75 because I just threw in this random, who cares about the 3D reality. And so finding those little nuggets throughout your day is a really, really, really powerful how do I want to say this? They're showing me like precision, tightening up, refinement. That's the word, refinement tool for manifestation for, when you're doing conscious manifestation, when you're doing 360 method, really starting to look and go through with a fine tooth comb. Because a lot of times when you have been working for a long time and you really are dedicated to what you're doing, it is things that you only find with fine tooth comb, or like we always talk about awareness, you have to be paying attention and you're like, oh, I'm riding cloud nine and I just like chipped away at it a little bit for no reason. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, I could say that. And yes, it is true. And I could be witnessed in it right now, but also like, who gives a fuck? What really actually is the truth is that it's all working out and I am my ideal reality. Emily says, dog sitting in a beautiful house with a pool and the sweetest dog. Yes, that sounds so fun. Oh my gosh, we have so many celebrations. My chat just skipped. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, cool. That's amazing. Julia, you manifested a fox? Oh, cute. Foxes are so cute. They're cat dogs. Jay says, celebrating getting closer to my 20K a month thanks to listening to my audio almost daily. Yes, Jay, proud of you. That's amazing. If on Cena, do I reply on DM? It depends on what you're asking about. I don't do coaching via DM, but if you are asking about like questions about like working with me or, like some I'll just leave it at that. My mouth didn't even let me say it. So yeah, if you have questions about working with me or like to share your experiences with my products and things like that, or using my methods, that's what my DMs are for. But I do not do DM coaching. Rachel says the book is about no longer hiding who you are and allowing magic / joy in your life. Yeah, screenshotting just to, you know what? I'm actually not, just in case, because I don't want to put any heat on your bogey that when you're ready to put it out, you can tell people. But that is really, really freaking cool. Tiff says, I'm trying to manifest money for groceries and my cousin got $200 worth of groceries and I feel so jealous. Hard to not feel this way. I feel for you, Tiff, but also like the feeling of like awesome, like celebration for your cousin is the feeling that is what's going to manifest in you being able to receive that, because that's your manifestation and you're that powerful that you can even bless other people in their lives. And so when you can honor that and celebrate that, I'm going to just say something because I don't think I've seen you here before. So this is no judgment. This is literally just like what I'm getting intuitively with the most love in the world. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna I feel bad because I don't know if you've ever been here before and I don't want to sound, I'm sorry. I'm saying this is the first thing I'm telling you, but they're like, she's not very grateful. So it went to someone maybe who is, so you could see that it's possible, but you aren't grateful for what you have. So there's like a block in order for you to receive yourself. And this is no judgment. And if I'm wrong, just tell me to fuck off, honestly. But that's just what I got intuitively. So if it's wrong, then it's wrong. And you don't even listen to me. Dave says, I'm actually getting far in the book I'm writing. I also had a dream that eventually it'll be made into a show starring your SP. Well, fuck yeah, Dave. Hell yeah. Keep visualizing that. Casey, you're going to a sound bath in an hour. Ooh, I love it. Nice. That's amazing. Keeping the vibes going. August says, I broke my nail biting habit and my nails are long and beautiful. Nice. And you can keep affirming that too. My nails are long and beautiful, strong, long, beautiful nails. Hi, Mohammed. Welcome. Okay. All right. Jay says, I'm so glad you do not do DM coaching. I don't think that works. Might as well get AI coaching. That's so funny, Jay. Somebody made a comment the other day and they were like, I could Google manifesting for free. I don't want to pay you $1,000. And I'm like, you're not paying me $1,000 to learn manifesting. You can Google that for free. You're paying me $1,000 to learn my method that I went to school for, that I've been studying over a decade for, that I've invested thousands and thousands of dollars into learning about and expanding, all of the thousands of hours of coaching and people that I have worked with and all the time I have spent honing my craft, you are paying to collapse time with the knowledge that I've learned over that. That's what you're paying for. And listen, baby, you don't have to. That's why Google is free, but Google does not have that. So when you want to learn something from someone specific, that is why you pay for their time or their products. And if you can't, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's totally cool, but you know, people got to live. You got to pay our bills, man. If I wasn't doing this, you wouldn't be getting any benefit from it because I'd have to be hustling somewhere in some restaurant. And YouTube is free, baby. Mama says literally Roxy has so much free content and she could easily charge for it. It's so that thinking is pure ugly. I I appreciate you. I know it's like I've always made lots of free content, so there's also that give like I know I make free content, so it doesn't really like that doesn't bother me, but it's just like it's just a weird philosophy that sometimes people say these things and it's like okay, but also would you pay for education? Would you pay for a doctor's time? You pay for a therapist's time, you pay for a fucking little league coach, but you don't pay for someone that'll help you live your life happier and better and get the things that you want. All right. That says more about you than me. Okay. Let me stop bitching. I apologize. Actually, everybody understands and they get it and they're so amazing. And we love the chance to educate people on why someone might invest in coaching. And it's no shade to anybody. It's just sometimes it's just funny. It's funny what the things people say to you when you're online. Like I don't take it personally and it doesn't like get to me. I think the way that people want it to. I'm more just like that's the kind of person you are. These are the things you say to people when they like can't see you face to face because like nobody says shit like that to me in person. Like, are you kidding? Nobody talks like that to people in person. Nobody's like walking into someone's job being like, how dare you charge for these things? Like, anyways. Oh my God. It's a trip, man. Is anybody else? Can I just say this real? This is 3D. Is anybody else an online creator? Can we just for 1 second just laugh about how much of a trip it is to be an online creator, man? Oh man, it's funny. It's a funny profession. I don't think people take us seriously, and so they like project a bunch of shit onto us. But with kindness and the most love in the world, and I have the best community, and people are always nice to me, and they always say the nicest things, and I love it, and I love being online, and I'm so grateful. Oh, August. Sari, yes. Okay. Jamie, yes. Yes. Jamie's like, people are, even as a smaller creator, it's not about size. Your size has nothing to do with it because it, like, the second you are somebody online that's like trying to say something to others, well, you get, it's immediate. Oh, in the funniest way. Oh my God. Okay, and I'm just like, okay, and I'm going to be the adult in the room and the manifestation coach, and I'm not. I know I just asked you for your experience, but I'm like, okay, I can't read these because then we're just going to go into manifesting more. But I see you, and I listen. Same. Okay, the size of your audience does not matter. It doesn't matter how many people you could have one follower, and it, like yeah. So like what I'm trying to say is we understand each other and it's a very funny. Zoe says when people expect free tarot readings, you're like, this is my job. Like this is my actual job. And I know it's weird because I'm doing something that I enjoy. So it looks like I'm not working, but I'm working right now. Okay. Just so you know, I am working. Oh my gosh. Rachel, I so appreciate you. Says, thank you for saying that about paying someone to learn what they know / coaches. You articulated that so well. Now people have to pay you, us, period. Yes. And people do. And honestly, like when I talk about like these little comments, they're like the only ones I get. Like, I'm not saying that this is all happening all the time. You guys like hear about it only because it's like the one I got. And it just makes me laugh. Like I find it funny, honestly, like it makes me laugh. And the job itself is kind of silly, right? Like I'm sitting here online talking to my own camera, looking at picture of myself, a video of myself. And it's just, it is like bizarre. And we're talking about manifestation, which is like this like fake thing. And it's just, it's a lot. So I do find like there is levity in it and I find it funny. I just, sometimes I like to, we don't have coworkers, you know, when you're a creator. So it's nice to connect with someone else that gets it. Because not a lot, not a lot of people understand it. Tristan, oh my, I can't say that. I'm not gonna say. But oh my god, I can't even. Or like my friends that are tattoo artists, like you go out to the bar after. This is back in the day when I go out to the bars with my tattoo friends, and then like people come up to them and they just like want to talk about their tattoos with them, and they're like, I am off work right now. Can we please not talk about your tattoos? I do not want to hear us. I don't want to hear anything about tattoos. Don't even say the fucking word tattoo right now, please. Oh my gosh. August says, me when people ask for free chart readings, like, do you know how much mental and emotional energy they does? I know, because it's in. I think a lot of times because like people way undercharge for tarot readings for the actual amount of energy that is exchanged, and so I think it just like the amount like the expectation of it goes so low when it comes to like spiritual stuff or anything that has to do with like your mind or anything that like can't be seen. I think people like want you just to give it away for free because it comes like easily to you. But it's like, well, no, that's why you pay me. But also like I am an entrepreneur girl and I want to inspire my other entrepreneurs out there. Like it is okay to be paid for who you are and what you do. Like back in the day, that's what it was. Before this fiat currency was fucking the thing, you traded in services and goods. You know what I mean? And like if you were a cobbler, you traded your cobbling fucking services. It only makes sense. Nowadays we trade in like human capital. We trade in our time and our essence, our fucking life force. But not everybody does, and you don't have to subscribe to that. Hi, Missy. And in fact, the world would be a much better place energetically if more people turned toward their passion versus stuffing themselves into 8 hours of a job they hate every day. That was channeled that last bit, by the way. Hi, Froggy. I was thinking about you. And because you responded to my poll on Instagram, and I was like, "What are you doing to be to slay today or something like that?" And you're like, "I'm laying by the pool," and I've been like, "Man, Froggy's living the Froggy's living it up this summer." Okay, we came here to talk about taking control, and I feel like I've been blabbering today a lot. But you know what? Whatever. Who gives a fuck? We're here for the vibes. But the idea of really being, again, deliberate with what you want to experience, who you want to be, what kind of life you want to have while you're here. And then not settling for less, not settling for the mediocre version of the life you've always had just because it's easy and it's the thing you've always done and it makes the most sense. Like if you want to live a life that makes no sense, then you can't be sitting around doing things that make sense all the time. You need to be thinking in a less rational way. Go ahead, Mohammed. Anna says, yes, good vibes and taking control. And, like, I've kind of gone through a shift in my life personally. I had a lot of, not a lot of things, but I had some things happen in my personal life that shook up some shit. And where I'm at now, and it's all been a part of, coming into a really huge change and new chapter in my life. And what has happened is it's caused me to be, I'm going through another one of those periods, like when I started the 30 days of alignment, where I'm like radically aligned as much as possible, and elevating as much as possible. If you're in BBD Club, the new training I put out for July for It's like developing your channel and finding your passion. I explained the process I've been using lately to elevate my frequency really, really, really high. And it's been like it's been a game changer, actually. I was gonna say it's been a fucking game changer, but yeah, it has. It's been a fucking game changer. Um, and again, and it's like you watch me. I'm doing this all the time. I'm doing this every week. I'm staying focused and staying aligned because this is literally my fucking job. It is my job to meditate every day. It is my job to work on alignment. It is my job to make manifesting make sense and make it easier to understand it. That's my job. That's what I'm here to do, and to share the information and tell you how to do it as well. So every day, it's like I'm working to crack the code even further. I just saw someone like chiseling away and chiseling and chiseling. Like the chiseling will probably never stop, right? But what I have noticed in the recent months since this big shift has happened in my life and things are like escalating in a different, it's the same direction, but in a way I didn't expect. Um, Getting super, super aligned and then elevating up to this high frequency and just really working on radiating in and living in joy, not getting tripped up by the triggers. And if I do, not making them last forever, you know what I mean? And being able to like talk myself out of it and walk myself out of those moments just because it's so unproductive and it's such a block to where I'm going. And then the other day, babe, are you in here? All right, I'm gonna have to do it from memory. They gave me the formula for receiving. Like they literally like this is the formula for receiving mode. Sorry, I'm trying to do it from memory. Attunement. So attune plus listen plus trust plus follow times infinity. That is the equation to get into the receiving mode. Sorry. I'm like, do it from memory twice. I'm trying to remember my writing. Attune. Come on. I just said it. Listen, trust, follow, and then repeat. Infinity. So really, again, getting yourself into the elevated frequency or getting yourself into the frequency of the reality you want to create. Being in the vibration of, in the energy of the version of you actually want to be. And then staying there, listening to the nudges and the inspiration that you're receiving, and then actually fucking following it. And then rinse and repeat over and over and over on to infinity. Not to get any specific outcome and not, hold on, there was 2 caveats. Not to get a specific outcome and not for the benefit of anybody else. This is, alignment is about you and nobody else. It's not about anybody else's fucking, I don't give a fuck about you in the best, most possible loving way. It has nothing to do with you. I'm attuning to my highest frequency for me, not for you. It's not about you. It's about me. It's not about being too vulnerable and being judged for being happy or positive. It's about my life actually feels better and I don't give a fuck what you think, so I'm going to get this way. Sorry. That was mine because that was my personal thing. I realized my most vulnerable, my kindest self, I keep very private and hidden. And I'm like, but it makes me feel really happy to be in that vibe, feel really good and fulfilled. And it's because I'm protecting that version of myself. This is what I processed over this last week since we've been together. And it's well, I'm only robbing myself by protecting her from the judgment of other people, if that makes sense. Or at this point, I'm not a little kid anymore and I don't have to protect her because I can defend myself, that, you know what I mean? Kind of a thing. And so it's this understanding of turn your light all the way on, even if it feels vulnerable, because the vulnerability is an illusion. And there can be obviously a story behind what you're, about the quote unquote negative repercussions of being vulnerable, but just understanding, use 360 method to change that story and recognize that when you're having these moments, and then still turn the light on because you deserve to feel that way, not because It's for anybody else's benefit. It's for your benefit. Froggy says vulnerability feels like excitement. It feels good. It's like a rush. It feels so good. So, so, so good. Tiff, I'm seeing your comment. Okay, you said coming from a place of insecurity, but I know being grateful would help. Yeah, well, being grateful is step one. And it's and so it wasn't like a character. I wasn't trying to bash your character. It was literally like they're telling me like what you need to do. And step one is to be more grateful. And it's not to be, because think about it like this. The opposite of the feeling of gratitude is the feeling of lack or insecurity, right? It's literally the opposite feeling. I don't have, I'm scared I won't have versus I fucking have, yas. You know what I'm saying? So the answer to your insecurity and the lack that you're feeling is literally gratitude. That's the answer. That's the opposite of it. So if you want to energetically pull in the money, you need to decide that you have it and that you're worthy of it, you're deserving, and you're grateful, and thank you, and that you do get those things. Because if the story is other people get it but I don't, then that's what's going to continue to happen. Other people will continue to get and you won't. But you're manifesting that for them. You know what I mean? That's your manifestation. But you can both have it. Everybody, there's more than enough for everybody. We actually, I told this story a while ago. I don't have a fan, so I have to use this mirror. This was a while ago. I can't remember what happened, but I talked about it on Mindset Monday. My husband and I were grocery shopping, and we had spent the day just like visualizing and being grateful and just like really being in the vibe and just like really tapped in and thinking about our lives. And we even like went on Zillow and looked at like multi-million dollar houses and like just felt really expansive. And then we went grocery shopping that night, and the woman in line behind us paid for our whole groceries out of nowhere. And so I've like had that happen to me, and I can tell you that I was on a very, very high vibe all day that day by choice. I was like just making myself feel really good and dreaming big and feeling grateful and feeling expansive, and not just that, but the feeling the energy of possibility. Anything could happen. I could have this life, yas, yas, yas. Go to the grocery store, picking things out, not really worried, not really paying attention, not really counting, just getting what we want. And then here comes this person. Hey, I want to buy your groceries. We were like, I was almost like speechless. I didn't even know what to say. I barely even said yes or thank you because I was so I mean, I said thank you, but I was just, I didn't even know what to say. I was like, you know what I mean? I couldn't even like respond because it was just so shocking, unexpected. But again, I'm telling, like, when it wasn't surprising. It was just very, obviously it was unexpected and shocking, but I wasn't surprised because of how aligned we had been all day. And we were just like it was just like a kid just dreaming. We were just dreaming and having a good old time and just like, oh, and life and yeah. And then someone paid for our groceries. And it was like $200 worth. It was like $180, I'm pretty sure, something like that. So anything is possible. But when you're in the energy of it sucks, this is hard, other people, but not me, then I can't. Then you're not a match to it. Was it the same day as the pink sailboat? Oh, I don't know. It might have been. I don't know if we're mixing up stories there, but I feel like it was the same time. It was, I think. Now I'm now I'm getting confused. It's somewhere locked away in Mindset Monday history. Like we've got it on record somewhere. But I don't remember when it was. Last couple years or so, a couple years ago. Michael says, yeah, like the one time someone bought me a smoothie just for me being kind to them. Yeah, exactly. And that's the stuff that's like it feels good to give those things and it feels good to receive them. And the way it feels to give something or to receive is the energy you want to tap into. regardless of what your 3D reality is showing you in order for things to move in your direction. Okay. Whew, man, this has been a strange day. Sorry. I don't know if you feel it, but it feels strange to me. I didn't know what I was it doesn't feel the same as I expected. It usually does. Okay. Do you guys want to play Test the Channel again? I want to play Test the Channel. Let's test my channel. Let's test my channel. We need a little theme song for it. So, here's the channel. You could ask me questions. My channel gives guidance, okay? It's basically just like what I am. I give guidance. I see pathways. I see possibilities, potentials, steps, things like that. I don't see like it's not like like someone's favorite color or whatever, like this person's name. It's not that kind of stuff. It's more like guidance type stuff. That's what they show me. So, if you want something channeled, let's test it out. The other thing is because I'm giving my channel, I'm asking in return, you have to tell me if it resonates or not. You got to give the other end. And I was telling you guys earlier that I had coffee with another girl that's a channeler or woman, excuse me. And we were just talking about the same thing. And she was like, yeah, they have to like, that's their end of the bargain. They got to say it too. They got to you got to tell me if it's resonating or not. I need to hear the end of it. We got to close the loop. Okay. So test the channel's open if you're just now joining. Jalen's like, how do we ask? How do we play? Just ask. Yeah. Ask a question about basically about, like paths you're taking or want to take. It's get less like who's this person's favorite thing. That's not the stuff that they show me. They show me like they show me you doing stuff. It's kind of like what my channel shows me. Rachel, what do you wait, what are you referring to? Okay. Oh. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, are we good? Sorry, I'm catching up on the catching up on the chat. If I miss something, let me know because I think I missed something with that. Okay, so question, we're testing the channel. Sia, what is my life purpose? Sia, you need to go into meditation first of all because let me explain something. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little backstory about myself. Before I started this venture into where I'm at right now, I only saw myself as a musician. I never saw anything beyond that. I knew I was here to speak to the masses. I've always known that, even since I was a child. Always known that. But I thought it was through music strictly. And I didn't even have a plan B. I did go to college and get a degree, but I never once used my degree ever until I started this business, actually. So I didn't really have a plan B, and I never saw myself as anything but Roxy the singer. So once all of this stuff came about with this business that I'm in now, I didn't see my grander purpose until I had been meditating every day for like a year and a half. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do that. I'm saying you need to look within because you don't even know. So basically, what am I trying to say? I can tap into something that's like this deep, but there's like this much down here. And they're like, this is our way of getting her in here. But just for service level, I do see you like, I don't know, maybe it's because your name is Sia, but I'm seeing like singing and dancing. But I'm almost seeing like, as weird as it is, I'm seeing Selena Quintanilla, like her purple, like that like really iconic outfit with like the bell sleeves and the bell bottom, like the dark purple. I think it's like the one from the movie. I'm seeing like something like that, and I'm seeing like it dance. So I don't even know what that means. But also they really want you to go within because tapping into your meditation is where you're really going to unlock that. And I literally just created a training for that this month inside of the Big Beautiful Dreams Club, where that's exactly what we're talking about, to, developing your channel so that you can use that to find your passion and develop your passion and pursue your passion. Okay. If you're just now joining, we're playing Test My Channel. So ask me questions. Okay, Froggy says, my biggest dream is to travel and how that didn't go as originally planned, but I also feel so happy at home. It's truly my corner of heaven. I'm not sure how to go about that. Well, they're just like, it's like, why are you saying it has to be this or that? A rich life is going to have both. It's going to have your safe haven, your corner of the world where you feel the most supported and loved and safe. And then there's going to be that part of you that wants to travel and expand and see new things and experience new things. And the cool thing is that you can go and stretch yourself as far as the world can take you. And then you come back home and you hibernate in your little corner. And then when you're ready to go, you go back out. Mohammed, I did not. Do you mind retyping your question again? Mama of 4 Wilsons. Am I doing right with my oldest? Okay, hold on. What are his hobbies? What is he like? What is his passion about? Because I'm feeling like a disconnect between what he has to do and what he wants to do. So is there any way that you can nurture? Is it video games? What am I seeing? Nicole says, how can I get myself financially supported enough to stop working once and for all? Nicole, I have a real 3D answer for you first. Oh, shit. It's a loaded question because it's like, okay, actually, no, let me back up. Let me answer the real question you asked. How can I get myself financially supported enough to stop working once and for all? To start affirming, I am financially supported enough to stop working once and for all. You need to change your whole mindset about what it requires to be, what is supported once and for all. Why do you believe you need to work to get money? Do you get what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of stuff to dismantle underneath there, 3D wise. That's what they're showing me. Sorry, I hope that's enough. Mohammed, how can I manifest my non-specific person to contact me and hang out with me? She just moved out to another state. I don't know if you can help or not. We're in the same class together. Ask her. Ask her to hang out on Zoom. Okay. Gigi, what's the hamster wheel? Feeling's been hanging over me for the last few weeks. You don't like what you're doing. I could have told you that from the first question you asked, and I meant to, but I got sidetracked. You don't like what you're doing, and you're not meditating. So there's a disconnect between hopping from I don't like what I'm doing to how can I make myself like what I'm doing, or how can I like what I'm doing, or how can I do what I like? Does that make sense? So when you get into your meditation, you're going to be able to bridge that gap, but just flat out, you don't like what you're doing. You're not resonating with it. That's why I don't like it. That's why it doesn't feel good. EA, will I move up in my job? What is my life purpose? EA, you need to meditate too. Anybody that's asking what your life purpose is, they're not going to show me that because it's like, it's almost too broad. And like I told you, I went in every day for a year and a half, specifically asking for that kind of stuff until they showed me this huge, big picture. So even when I ask for that stuff, they give me puzzle pieces for my own life and my own day. So that's why I'm saying you need to start going into meditation and checking on these things because like I said, I can see like some things, but it's what you're really asking for is like something that only comes through when you get really honest about allowing yourself to, what do I want to say? You're leaning into it and allowing that to be the thing. You're not, because I feel like people block it. They don't, and it's like, it's also like I said, when I was before my life purpose, I thought was to share music. I've always known it's to talk to the masses, but I thought it was through music. And so if you had told me back then that it's this XYZ thing, I would have been like, what the fuck? That's wrong. If you had told me oh no, actually, Roxy, your purpose is to usher in 10,000 years of peace. And I want to be a pop star. Okay. So you need to go. The people who are asking about purpose, give me something more narrow, because they're just like, come talk to us. I'm not the conduit for that conversation, if that makes sense. But I can lead you in the right direction. But it's a bigger conversation than this thing right here. Aditi, yeah, please do. Jalen, I love you, says, I can't think of a question. They keep telling me to go to meditation. Thank you. Because that's the answer. Because you don't need me. You have your own, you guys, everybody here has their own channel. Gigi says, ouch, spot on. Yay, okay, good. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Tristan says, a Roxy featuring Nicki Minaj Christmas album. I'm literally wearing Nicki Minaj perfume today, so it's so funny that you said that, because I don't know why I felt like it was going to come up today. I'm like, and I looked at the name. I was like, why do I feel like I'm going to have to tell people what the name of this is today? So I looked at the name of it. It's Majesty, if anybody's asking. Since I happened to look at it today. And I would not have remembered that. So it's just very funny that it's not funny, but of course it came up. Of course it fucking did. Okay. All right. Channel. Jamie says, I've always been super successful until I tried getting into more mission work, purpose work, and it has been hard. I don't understand why. Jamie, it feels heavy. Why do you feel heavy about it? Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting. They're showing me desire versus, what's that? What word? It's not have to. Give me the one word. Responsibility. Okay. I think that you have purpose tied up with responsibility, and that's where you're going wrong. That's why it feels so heavy. Because purpose is actually supposed to be tied up with joy, not responsibility. It is your responsibility, but when you do the thing that you take joy in, it doesn't matter. It's not like who cares? Like, I don't care if it's my responsibility to bring 10,000 years of peace. That's what I'm here to fucking do. Through my music, through my work, through this, through that, through all the channels of the things I do want to do and I get to do. But the overall, and that's just what I know right now. I don't even know like what is beyond that. So Tam, am I taking the right steps to become a writer for a TV show that's currently on the air? They said you could be putting yourself out there more, and they're specifically showing me your social media. And I think it's because like these days, I don't think it matters what, I don't know this for sure, but this is the impression I'm getting. It doesn't really matter what profession you're in. People like to, especially when it comes to like Hollywood or whatever, they want to see that you have a following already. And I don't even know if that's true for writers, but that's like what I'm showing. They're showing me your Instagram. As in like what we talked about like a year and a half ago or a year ago, whatever that was. A year ago, talking about your Instagram and like, the brand and all that stuff. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know if that answers your question. Aditi, you're asking, how does somebody come to you as a player how do you manifest them before that already being a player? Because you think players exist, and you probably have a story in you where you attract people who are not available to you. It's very simple when you really kind of think about it and you break it down. Steve says, I think I started uncovering my purpose the more I followed my joy for the sake of feeling good. Thank you. That is exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Thank you. Yep. Tiffany says, am I on the best path to elevate my business? Am I on the best path to elevate my business? Hold on. You're on the safe path, Tiffany. I see you. There's like some paths down here. You're here. Some paths in front of you. And then there's like a path up here. And it's not that big of a jump, but it's like out of your comfort zone. And so I think that you are on like I said, a comfortable path. And I mean, honestly, you have to get uncomfortable to get a different outcome. You have to there has to be a releasing of the current and a grasping for the new in order to shift things. We know that, like, that's very fundamental of manifesting, right? So, I think that you're getting there. I see the steps that you're taking. I mean, not in, I mean that in 3D, and I'm like watching you. I know that you're taking steps. But also yeah, I just feel like you're on a safer path. You're on a good path, but it's not the one you want to be on. Shanti says, while at work, I've been seeing myself as a customer, not an employee. I would feel a relief and comfort, meaning, oh, you are not supposed to be working for someone else. That one's easy. You are meant to be served and not serving. So dive into that. What are you meant to do? What is your thing? And it's like you serve in your own way, right? Like, this is me serving. I'm serving right now. We're serving. Well, I'm serving you, right? I'm serving my audience right now by doing the thing that is my purpose, which is hearing the information and sharing it and helping you choose a life that is going to bring you the highest joy. That's my goal and my purpose. So it's like, this is when that conversation we were having about, like, this is work, but I'm also in my purpose and I'm also having fun, you know? So when you can find that mesh point, that's what I'm here to help you do. It's like, that's what the point of what we're doing right now is so that you can tap into where that is, so that you can exist in that and grow and expand it. Dreamy Brat says, I've manifested big things, but they're not steady. I have clients, celeb clients, I've got millions of views and exposure, but I want bigger flow of money to create what I like. I want to be fully in my creativity. How can I basically these things, but then I sort of plummet. I get the plummet. So it feels scary to do my creative thing 100%. I think it's because your story is that it's not okay to do what you want. Like, your story is basically that I can do the things that I don't necessarily love to do and make money. But if I do what I love to do 100%, then I plummet. Like, you just said it yourself. I plummet. So when you go to for your full creativity, you're going to plummet. That's because of your story there. So you're going to want to change that story. You're supported. In fact, when you do yourself 100% create your creativity 100%, then you get everything you want, right? Fully supported. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Melly says, my SP's in California and I haven't been in almost 4 years. My question is, how do I go back on an airplane? I don't know. Come on. Is August a good time? How long to stay and how to tell him I'm going there? Come on. That's the question you want to ask me? Go. Fucking go. Who cares? This is when you go. When you go online and you go to look at the fucking tickets and you're like, okay, this works with my schedule. This doesn't. I like the price of this. I want to stay this long. That's how long you fucking stay. And then you say, hey, I'm coming on these fucking dates. What do you mean? Why are you asking me this? I'm not a travel agent. What are you talking about? Come on. Give me something interesting. What the fuck? With love, right? Googly.com, flight to motherfucking where we're going. Easy. Done. Misty says, I'm not sure if I should let go or continue with my manifestation. This question is like, I see a lot of, should I do this or this? Why can't you have both? Why can't you let go and still get what you want? Do you see the limitations you're imposing on yourself with the question itself? Lauren, what do you see for me? I feel a big life change for myself right now. Lauren, didn't you just go into nursing? That was you, right? Lauren, that's you, right? If that's you, then I would say, like, obviously diving into schooling. Be the best fucking nurse you can be. Oh my gosh. Um, Shantae said, love the way you worded it in my lesson. The mission is my preference. For you said it was to sing and teach. It wouldn't be something random. Yeah, and here I am, right? Yeah, totally. Oh, and then Froggy just reiterated you don't have to, okay, yeah, because I'm like, my chat's a little bit behind, so like I'd catch up and then it's been behind and all this stuff. So we're good. We're catching the chat. Yes, yes, yes. So, Mama, the question remains. You didn't answer my question. What does she like to do? What are her hobbies? Why? That's the question that remains. I need you to answer that question because that's the same one. Okay. Where are we at? Da-da-da-da-da. Rachel, will the utopian series I'm writing be as impactful on healing the world as I imagine? All right, Rachel, I'm just going to tell you the message I'm getting. The message I'm getting, okay, this is just, okay, all right, I'm just going to tell you. They said you're putting all your eggs in one basket. They need you to work on this, obviously continue working on whatever you're working on, but you're thinking of it like the castle itself when it's more of a grain of sand. Does that make sense? You need to cultivate and continue doing what you're doing, but the impact that you're making, it's just a part of the story is what I'm getting. It's just a piece of it. So don't put all your eggs into that basket, meaning like, don't like, if it's not this and if it doesn't do what I thought, then I failed. And you know what I mean? Like it's a part of the whole thing. So do it because it's part of your legacy. Sia, I once thought I'll become a motivational speaker, have my own biz, like a life coach, something where I'll be able to help people and change their life for the better. Does that resonate? I think absolutely. Where should I focus? What do I need to learn? I think, yeah. See, I'm gonna answer your question, but if you type the same things over and over in the chat, the mods are gonna delete your comment because it is like annoying to everybody else that's looking at the chat. So I'm gonna be real with you, Sia. I get a sense of urgency from you that is like in the way of everything that you want right now. Like with the most love in the world. I don't mean this in a negative way. It feels like almost like a desperation. Um, and so what steps should I work on for next to motivate others? Start healing yourself and going with what you're with. Because I feel like this, like I said, it's like this raging, I feel this torrent of emotion or like it, I don't know how to explain it, like the raging waters or like the ship is like, "Whoa!" You need to steady your course and whatever it is that you want to inspire others to do, you need to turn that work inward and do that for yourself. That's step one of being basically a motivational speaker or an inspirational person. You use your methods on yourself. You know what I mean? Like you find ways to heal yourself and then those become the methods essentially. Like that's what happened with me. 30 days of alignment was like my literal, I was like, I have to learn how to stop reacting to my current 3D. That's what 30 days of alignment was. So after the first 30, I gave myself a challenge, 30 days, I'm going to do this thing of not reacting to my current 3D and just being chill about everything. That 30 days changed my life. I knew that it was extremely powerful and so that other people would need it. So I put it together as a PDF after I recorded all my stuff. And it's still my free download that's still available to this day. It was the very first thing I ever created for my business, but I didn't do it for my business. I did it for me. And then after continuing to sustain those 30 days for on and on and on, it eventually became the 360 method. And the way that I was able to turn it into a daily, everyday thing grew into the 360 method. So now it's my modality because it's what I used to change my own life. I am my own testimonial because I did do it. I use it every single day and it's what I teach my clients. So that's why it's my method, right? And it's why it's my signature thing. It's because it's the thing that I created on my way to healing myself. And once I had gotten to a place where I was like, okay, I understand what I'm doing to continue to create these things in my life, I'm going to stop doing that. And I also am in a place where I feel comfortable and safe telling other people how to do the same. That's when I began coaching, because I was making videos for about a year and a half before I ever took a client. So the steps would be start working on healing yourself, and then record it, and what's the word they want to use? Because I started, like I said, I was recording what I was experiencing in real time during the 30 days of alignment. I just started writing down what I was doing that day and what my lesson was. And then once it all came back around, once the 30 days was up, I just started entering that and making it into a PDF, because all the content was already created. But like I said, I did that for myself and used and changed my life in the way that I changed my life. And then I shared it with other people. And that's when I felt I was able to motivate others. That's my story. Because I was in a place where I wanted to motivate others, but I didn't feel like I could. And I didn't feel like I was ready. And I was like, who's going to listen to me, motivate them to do what? So I had to find what was. I had to find my what. What am I going to motivate them to do? And I had to do it on myself in order to become where I'm at right now. Aditi, check out my Everyone Is You pushed out videos on YouTube, where I discuss how you can change a person. You can manifest any version of a person. I have YouTube videos about that specific thing. Okay. Quisty? So a Quisty. Oh, I like that. That's so cute. Quisty. Quisty. Quisty says, why does my body hold on to allergies? I've been learning to question my body with love when it's flaring up and it's emotional often. Why are you asking me if you just answer your own question? Why are you asking me when you literally know the answer? I'm hearing diet as well. And also you give yourself allergies by saying you have allergies. Catherine says, there is this woman from my hometown who I was never good friends with, but we are both creative people. Recently, my cousin ran into her party. Will we ever work together? I don't know. Are you going to reach out to her and ask her to work together? Do it. Lashante, will I achieve my dream of bringing generational wealth to my family and children? If you go down the path of creating it, yes. Sorry, with the most love, some of these questions are like, well, are you going to create that reality? Then yeah, you will. But if you're not, then no, you won't. You know what I'm saying? You don't need me for this. Just decide you will. And then every day decide you will, and every day decide you will, and don't doubt it. And when you start to question it, I'm going to. How's it going to happen? I don't fucking care. It's not my business. I'll figure it out. It's going to happen. It's happening on its own. It's happening behind the scene for me or whatever. Hi, Bonnie. August. Any intuitive messages for me? Man. She doesn't love general questions, guys. It's easier to like get answers if you ask me something that I have that's something specific. Because if it's general, it's just like, well, I don't fucking know what we're talking about. I'm just pulling like a rabbit out of the hat. But I am feeling card for you, since I have no context. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Give me these. Oh, I did it on the wrong side. Okay. Froggy, you asked about tarot readings, about remembering the things. So this is what I did. I have like a ton. I'm a collector, so I have a hella fucking decks, hella books, and what I did is I made my own like matrix. Oh god, the matrix. It's a fucking list of all the meanings of what the cards mean to me based on my readings and all the different books and like what the cards like resonate, because like they come to you, obviously they have their meanings, but they come to you because of the way you interpret them, because then you're like, if you know a certain card to mean something, they're going to show it to you, whether or not it's like always the exact meaning for that. But if it means that to you, then they'll show it to you because it's your interpretation and your symbolism. So I created my own little, of course, every time I try to do this, you can't see it. So yeah, so I created my own little sheets where I wrote down the meanings that I resonate with for all of them. So I have one that's major arcana, face cards, and minor arcana. And then face cards, whatever. And then I just would like reference this thing, and I just kind of put this with my favorite deck. And then if I have questions, I go back to like, these are my interpretations. But then after a while, you just kind of start to remember them. And then you have like certain associations with certain cards. And also I think understanding numerology helps a lot too, because then if you understand the numerology behind the number, then you know that like, even if it's so, and then you know like the meaning behind each, like the suits, if you will. If you know like that wands is action, pentacles obviously is like money, but it's also material, possessions and things like that, like concrete shit. Wands action is also fire signs, right? Pentacles is also earth signs, which again, earth, right? It's it's the stuff and the matter. Swords is air, and it's about mental stuff. It's about conversations. It's about ideas, words. Where what's the last one? Cups is emotions, obviously. So cups would be like the water signs. And then so if you know those things, and then you know the numbers, obviously, like so 4, for example, is a number of stability. It's a number of hard work. 5 is a number of action, about movement. So if you understand just those things in general, then it's you can read the cards in that way. And then I think it's just practice is like figuring out what, reading a lot, testing it and looking at the meanings, and then also making your own, listening to your channel while you're doing it, because it's not always going to just be like what the book says or what you're, even with my sheet, it's not always like that. It's the impression that I get from it. And I also read in threes, and I'll give a shout out to Aphrodite, because I did learn that technique from him. But I read cards in a series of 3, so I'll pull 3 cards at a time, and then that tells me like a little story or whatever. And there's 3 right there. Okay, so for August, oh no, this is 4. Let's get 3. Oh shit, lots of wands. August action, but they're in reverse. Stagnations, maybe. Releasing of a burden. August, are you like moving? Are you moving? I feel like you just got done doing a bunch of like heavy lifting or something. Or it's telling you not to move. Don't move forward. Yeah. So, okay. Are you thinking of doing something big, taking a big step, or did you just do one? Because either I'm not getting the vibe of you are. I'm getting either it was or don't. So let's dive into that a little bit more. Yeah, you're blocking yourself from something, is what it looks like. You're blocking yourself from taking a big step. Are we afraid of the burden of doing the work of something? What's this about? So yeah, I feel like you're holding yourself back from something. You just took a big step. Okay, you just did it. So are you afraid of, it's like there's trepidation now or something? Or was it that you were holding yourself back? The other thing about my cards, and if you've been on a reading with me, my cards always give me, I call it the road till now. So they kind of like tell me a backstory sometimes. So sometimes I can't tell if I'm looking at what has just happened or what's going to happen, like I said, or what path you're on. Tam, I love you. Thank you. Okay, August, who said, I just made a huge investment in a new business class and I'm kind of adjusting to my new level. Oh, okay. Well, that that makes sense. That's okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. So All right. Yeah, you're gonna really have to get out of your own head to step into confidence for this is what I feel like. Um, because I'm seeing the Queen of Wands, so, like, there is this, like, "Yas me, bad bitch, yas, 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 I can do it" energy, but I also see you being like, "Okay, I can't be in my head about it," or, like, that's what took you to get to where you're at, or they're telling you right now to get out of your fucking head and step into your confident vibe so that you can start letting shit I do still feel like you're blocked in a little bit for some reason. Okay, yeah, you feel like you're, really getting over your fears and getting back into the groove, seeing evidence of your manifestation. Yeah, you're waving back and forth between the 2 levels. Yeah, 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 okay, yeah, I'm totally seeing that. So let me just tell you that you're blocking yourself by doing that, and I can see it over in the cards, like, very clearly. So, yeah, you need to just kinda, like, make a decision and not really make a decision, but you need to make a decision to step into this and let go of the fears and worries about it, 'cause basically, the impression I'm getting is that it's unfounded, and the reason why I'm getting the impression that it's unfounded is because they keep showing me that it's blocking you. Does that make sense? So it's almost like you're undoing right now is that inability to be confident, which says if you were confident, it would be the doing, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. Consistency and persistence. Yeah, 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 yeah. So step into the energy and then like be proud of yourself for what you're doing. You just took a huge step. Act like it. You know what I'm saying? Like celebrate, act like it. Cause yeah, it's like, "Oh, no, my big step," instead of, "Do you see what I just did?" It's like the difference between that because that you're blocking yourself in that way, if that makes sense. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. Okay, yay, that's fun. Bonnie says, "I noticed that my manifestations are coming to pass, but I get frustrated just doing my best to remain thankful while still waiting patiently for more things to shift in my life." Bonnie, I'm gonna tell you a message that because they're just all they're showing me is a message I gave somebody else today. So it's no shade to either one of you, and it's no shade to anybody because it's just they're literally saying the same thing as like, I don't think you're grateful enough for what you have already created and manifested. And so there is a level of like, fuck yeah, I did this that is empowering and enables you to turn on the and more is coming type vibe. But right now it's like, yeah, I've done this, but it's not enough. That's not the place to manifest from. Broad Smiles, can you help me with how would my business shape in the next half of the year? Broad Smiles business over the next 6 months. Broad Smiles, Broad Smiles. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you real quickly what I'm getting. Things are gonna go your way, but you're gonna have to make a choice. Whatever choice that I feel like you don't are you avoiding making this choice? There's something you need to do or a manifestation or a thing that you're bringing in. Um, and it involves kind of detaching from the current thing that maybe you're bored from, but it's like you're detached from something and you're ready to start something new. But you have to make a choice about something. What do you have to make this choice? What is this about? Something from your past, either letting go of the past or bringing something back from the past. Does that resonate? Let me know if that resonates. Broad Smiles. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. Shh, 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 shh. Little M. Little M says, "Can you pull a card for me?" Little M. Little M. I don't know what there's no context, so I have no idea what I'm pulling for. That's the other thing, guys. Can you give me a little context? Because when it's too vague, I don't know what I'm looking at. So it's like it's hard for me to interpret it. The more I know, the more I can make a connection with what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm glad that resonated, August. Yes. Okay, Lil M. Yeah. Lil M, nothing's popping out yet. Can you give me more can you give me a little contact? Oh no, here's something. All right, we'll see if it comes through. What is this card? Okay. Lil M, okay. Let me ask you if I'm reading this right, okay? Are you giving money to an ex? Have you been giving money to an ex of yours? Or am I interpreting this wrong? Let me know if I am. Or it's like you broke up with somebody or broke something up and then you have to give something away to them and you're not happy about it. Okay. Give me some context. I don't know what the fuck, like I said, stuff that with generals, it's just like I don't even know where to even begin. Oh, something with a balancing of. Something about having to give money away that you're not happy about. That's what I'm seeing. All right. Aaron. When will I quit my job? This tells me it's soon. 4. I got a 4. Aaron, do you feel I'm just going to say this. Do you feel like you're being judged by what you want to do or where you're going? What am I seeing? It's like a disconnection from the self, greed, material attachments, judgment, not manifesting what we want. I feel like you're still really scared to quit your job. I think you're not trusting yourself. That's what I'm seeing. So, okay, this could be Rotel now. Let me see. Let me see if something else comes up for you, Aaron. Oh, there's you walking away. Okay, let's see. Where is this going? Yep, death card. And magician. Yeah. Okay. Are you doing an online job? Are you going to create something online? Or in the communication space? Or are you going to quit over email or text? This bitch is going to quit over text. Aaron, I fucking love you. Oh my God. There's your new cycle. That ending, completing. Yeah, I see you finishing up there, but I also see you not finished as well. It's like so I still see you a little bit in limbo. I don't see you like all the way, but I do see the movement happening. But I will say what is missing in these cards is like a trust in yourself. And do you know what you want to do afterwards? You're like, yes, last shift, bye. I also there was a an Empress reverse, and I was also wondering if you have a female boss that it could be that could be her and not you, but I'm not sure. There's a death card again. Yeah. I don't it's where you at with it? Mega right. How do you live, be, act in the 3D in regards to relationship when in regular and positive communication, no date has occurred yet, but continue to manifest our reunion and commitment? You need to just live your own life like you're living the best fucking life ever. Like that's literally what it is. You have to focus on yourself and not worry about what's going on with the 3D, because if there's something going on with the 3D, then there's something going on with the 3D. You're not living as if everything is working out in your favor if you're looking and asking, how do I make everything work in my favor? Okay. Oh, the boss that is pregnant. Okay, that's what that was. Oh, and the goddess of meditation. Okay, the goddess of fertility and meditation recently. So that came with the Empress reversed with the world, and I don't remember what the other card it came with, but yeah, I think that I feel like I see it happening for you, and I think it's just about you embracing the fact that you're doing this and not like there. I understand like that letting go of like server work because it's easy money. But they're like you can't swim laps around the pool if you never get off the wall. That's just what I just saw you like hanging onto the pool wall, and you're like you want to go swim. You're like doing this with your one arm, but you got this one arm like clamping you to the side because you're too afraid to swim off. That's just what I'm seeing. So it feels like you're almost there with what you're saying, but maybe it's like that final push off, like with the pool, and you just need to just do it and not worry so much about what the outcome is going to be, because it's like it's been years. Just do it. Just fucking go do it. You can always get another serving job. You know what I mean? That's one thing about that industry. It's easy to come back to, so you don't have to worry about that part, you know? Okay. Okay. Lil M, you're wanting you want to manifest a person trying to heal from your past. Oh, maybe that's what I was seeing. My cards give me, like I said, I call it a road till now, but they usually give me like a backstory before I get like forward stuff. Lil M. I'm trying to heal, you said. I'm going to pull just 3 cards for Lil M to give me the overall picture. 3 cards for where she's going next. Oh, King of Coins. Oh, good. Okay. Lil M. I see your hard work paying off, but I also see a little bit of a stagnation in there. What is this stagnation? Let's get clarity on the stagnation. This could also be an internet project that you're working on. Sometimes these cards have like digital meanings. Stagnation is being caused by, well, we see, let me get all 3 cards. 2 more cards. Oh, and they fucking fell out immediately. I see you like in your head, maybe like not fully confident, or maybe like still having like negative thoughts about either a situation that you're not letting go of. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm looking at. Maybe I'm looking at this. I don't know. It's hard for me to say because I don't know anything about you or your situation, and I have like no context. So I don't like. I'm looking at cards and I'm interpreting like what they could possibly mean, but I have no fucking clue what's going on in your life. So it's hard for me to like. I don't know. But I do see someone that's in their head, not feeling like super confident about what they're doing, not being able to like let go, and having like something going on in their mind that they're fighting about. But there is reward here. It just feels like it's a little bit postponed because there's like some sort of like war in your mind going on. Yes. Okay. All right, cool. So, okay. Okay. All right. I do see a relationship with you, actually, for you. And it looks like a challenging tradition relationship. Okay, I'm going to tell you something real fast. Like, can I ask you? Well, it doesn't really matter, but it actually doesn't matter. I'm going to show you what I see in the cards. My first initial assumption, knowing nothing about you or your situation. What I see, and this is no judgment and nothing, I'm just telling you straight up what's in these cards. I see a swift pregnancy out of wedlock with no judgments, but we got Empress and King of Cups together. Oh, wrong side. Empress and King of Cups together here with swift movement and the Hierophant reverse. So my first initial, when I see this card to me, this looks like we're having a baby and we're not getting married first, which is like, again, no judge. I was not conceived under marriage either. So no judging at all. But that's, it could also you be quickly stepping into your feminine or embracing your feminine and masculine to make you whole and ready for a relationship that is maybe potentially unconventional. But also like, maybe it's also saying like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage, but just like some sort of union. There's this popped out as I was shuffling. Once again, it's going to happen fast. Okay. Woo, it's getting hot. All right. I'll do two more because I'm hot and it's time I'm getting hungry. Yeah, it's almost dinner time. And Mango will be waking up in like 10 minutes. Oh, your SP has a kid. Oh, well, that would make sense that you'd become a mother really fast. I see it. You become a mother instantly, unconventionally. That's what I just saw. Congrats. That's so funny. Okay. See what happens when we get a little context? It gets really good. It gets really fucking juicy. That's amazing. I'm so excited. You need to keep me posted on this one. Okay. That's so funny. Okay. Bonnie, I appreciate you. Thank you. Nadea, type me a question. Give me a little context because when they're too vague, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Tiffany says, aren't Mondays the best? I don't even remember Life Without Mindset Monday. Thanks, Tiffany. Hold on. I'm going to screenshot this. I think I'm going to start, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about what I think I'm going to start doing. I'm just going to fucking do the thing that I do. And if I don't do it, then I don't do it. And then no one had to hear about it. Steve, your ex says they want to be in your life again after 4 years. Unhappy faces. Tell me why this is unhappy, first of all. Let me know why you're not excited about that. Jeez. Is it because you've already moved on? If not, let me know. I feel like I see you being like, nah, I'm not even going to fucking entertain that. Because I know it'll just trap me in a prison of my own making. And preventing heartache by not being with your motherfucking ass. That's what I see. I would say no. Oh, I would say no, baby. It's that's just what I saw on the cards. Okay, you had a complicated history. Then I would say that definitely work on healing it, because you don't have the story doesn't look good from a outside perspective to manifest as is, if that makes sense. So I would say, like, whatever pain is left over from where you were, is worth dealing with. Leah says she's doing tarot readings now. Unsubscribe. Bye, Leah. Bye. What the fuck? Don't let the door hit you, or the good Lord split you. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay. Medea says mutual work crush moved away with some drama involved. Will we reconnect at least for closure? Work. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat for me doing tarot. I appreciate you. You're so kind. You're so kind and generous. Thank you. What was the question again? Mutual work crush midway with some drama involved. Will we reconnect at least for closure? Yeah, I do think you will. Because I see Nine of Swords, end of suffering, Four of Cups, detachment, Chariot, movement. Yeah, I would say yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I love you guys. I love your support, and I appreciate you so much. Okay. All right. I don't want to start this. I'm not going to start a trend of this. Missy did drop me a super chat. Nobody else. Okay. Nobody else do this. Thank you, Missy. I appreciate you. I will do your thing, but nobody else. Because it's time for me to go, and I'm getting hungry. And I don't want to have like an avalanche of super chats that I like have to answer. Okay. Missy says, I'm manifesting my SP, but he says he doesn't want commitment, but continues to try and buy me. How would I rearrange the man? That's funny. 3 cards popped out. Okay, so let's talk about manifesting first. Thank you, Tiffany. You would definitely want to rewrite the story of him. And I have a specific training. Did I take that off today? Let me see if it's up here. Rewrite. There it is. Now I'm putting it up. I'll put it up just in case this interests you. So I have a training specifically about rewriting your specific person. So if this interests you and you want to dive into it, you can scan the QR code in the corner, and that's my like deep dive training on this specific thing. However, for the purpose of today, how would you rearrange that? I would be saying, okay, he does want commitment. And like, the interesting thing about your story is he has interest in you, right? So it's not like we're manifesting somebody that doesn't have interest. He does, but his story isn't like what I would call pure. Not that pure means, it's not a judgment call. It means like it's not a clean manifestation to equate to the outcome that you want in the 3D, right? Like that's kind of in my mind, like a clean or a pure manifestation means I think of it exactly the way I want it to show up, right? So no strings attached. It just is this, right? That's kind of, I'm getting more information about the way that I'm describing this to you. So he is supportive, kind, caring, dotes on you, shows you a good time, gives you the world, treats you with kindness and respect, loves the shit out of you, committed, wants to be with you, long-term, longevity, life partner, dedication, words like that. Those are the things that you're going to start describing this person as instead of, so every time you want to say he wants commitment, and he's doing everything in his power to get it. And he's doing everything in his power to make himself the perfect partner for me. And it's unfolding right now, right? You're always shifting to the story that says he is doing that. It is happening. It is unfolding. So that you aren't continuing to manifest the current version of him. So you're kind of stopping that in its tracks by changing the story. And now you're going to start reversing or redirecting the energy into a different direction, which is like, it sounds like some of it is right on, but some of it is not exactly what you want. It's not what you prefer. So you're going to switch those things, different affirmations. And then now you're going to only regard him in that way. And then when you're around him or you're talking to him, you're thinking about him and he's not being that way, or if it's different than the manifestation, you're switching to the new story and you're doing it every single time. And then that mechanism, that practice is 360 method. If you want to dive into that deeper, actually learning the method of awareness and discipline, watching the thoughts and switching to the new frequency. Nadea, you want him to remove the tattoo. Oh, is it someone's name? Erase it in your mind. Just erase it in your mind. See it gone in your mind. Like think of the space where the tattoo is and then erase, and then imagine the space empty and then just do that over and over and over again. Ooh, what did I just do? Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. I meant to say, Anna, thanks Anna, says, rewrite is so amazing. I have that program and it works. I'm going to try it on my parents next. Let me know what happens, okay? Because the thing about rewriting family, I've noticed from my clients is that it works like way faster than love SP. So like, let me know. I want to hear it. Whew, okay, shoo, I'm hot. Heidi says tips on getting out of a foul mood. Heidi, I really honestly, to be real 100% frank with you, I want to invite you to download my free 30 days of alignment because that's my tip. Download my free 30 days of alignment and make it a habit to not let yourself stay in foul moods anymore, because that literally changed my fucking life. Like you said, a foul mood, which is a really kind way of saying the way that I worded it for myself was, I don't want to be a bitch anymore. I don't want to be a bitch for 30 days. So I gave myself this challenge, ended up turning into my 30 days of alignment. And then I made it a free version of it. So roxytalks.com on my website, I would say go there because it's 30 days worth of getting out of a foul mood. And then if you literally just keep doing it every day and make that your goal, it's going to change your fucking life and change who you are. And then it won't even be about getting out of a foul mood. I mean, it will be, because we talked about it earlier. You get so much faster and so much easier when you practice every day. So do that. But also I meditate every single day. I listen to affirmations all the time. I recite my own affirmations. I'm doing my 360 method, which is where I'm always watching for my own thoughts and then switching to a better thought when I catch it. And I'm practicing on getting better at that every single day. And I'm scripting at night. I'm listening to meditation music throughout my day. Like I'm literally doing as much as I possibly can to stay aligned every single day, because that is my goal, not any of the manifestations. The goal is to stay aligned to the manifestations. And so that is the habit. And that's been my key to success. And that's why I'm pointing you to the 30 days of alignment versus like, I mean, yeah, you could do some jumping jacks. You could go outside and get grounded. You could do an affirmation rampage. You could head to my channel and pop on literally any video and switch the frequency of your mindset. But it's about the dedication of doing it every time and then doing it faster and faster and not letting yourself wallow in that space. That's like the real key that I have found personally. Oh, it's hot. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. I had something else for Missy because I wanted to read the cards that I found or that came out when you asked. Missy, I see it coming for you. I see it happening. I do see it actually happening. So, yeah, 2 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and Ace of Wands. That's happening. So you need rewrite him to the degree with which you want him to be. Okay. I'm putting rewrite back up. When it comes to rewriting your specific, let me just say this for everybody right now. When it comes to rewriting any person, okay, don't just rewrite them according to what seems logical or what you can imagine them like, well, I think they do this because of this. And then if I did this, then they wouldn't, blah, blah, blah. No, you pick what you want from a partner, period, that has nothing to do with them, and then you can put their face on it. Does that make sense? Rewrite them by taking them out of the story. Whoa. Taking them out of the story, out of the equation, choosing a new story, and then making them fit the mold, not the other way around. You're not fitting your life to fit what they are. You're fitting them to fit what you deserve and desire. Whew. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm getting so hungry. All right. Tiffany. Okay. One more question for Tiffany. Do I see an SP for Tiffany? Oh, they came out fast. Should I? Oh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna see what flew out. We're gonna see what flew out. Okay, Tiffany. I'm going to say this. I think you're blocking yourself from receiving the relationship. And I think it's because, well, it's definitely like you being in your head about it, but I almost wonder if it's like you're too logical maybe about it, but I can see or this is what I want to say. You're thinking too much about protecting yourself from being hurt, and it's blocking the emotional like healing that you need to do in order to manifest a person. Does that make sense? Does that resonate? Mohammed, you're funny. Thanks for joining us, Mohammed. Have a good one. Does that make sense? Okay, good. It makes sense. Okay. Mama, it's so funny that you say that because I had a vision of her with a music artist too. As soon as she asked that question, I saw her with an artist, but I thought it was just maybe an artist from her concerts too. But it's funny that you said that because I literally had that image flash in my head. Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, you're gonna have to let go. You're gonna have to move on from wait, hold on. Let me see what this says. One more thing. One more card, please. Just one. Oh, that one's flipped over in the back. Okay. Oh, well, there it is. Yeah, Tiffany, I see this, but oh, girl. All right, are you ready? I see it here, but it's going to take courage, faith, a little bit of fucking ego, a little bit of pride and recognition in yourself. I'm just laughing because like, well, first of all, I know you. But literally they're like, she needs to fucking own who the fuck she is. Like, and you will, and you in the relationship, it's right here. It's here. There. It's there. Where is it? Come on, show it. It's there. But you need to kind of triumph over like the crossroads, the indecision, the lack of faith, and you need to be stepping into that fucking yes, I can, because it's there. Okay? But you need to start seeing yourself the way that everybody else sees you is what I'm getting. Shoo! All right, that's it. I got to close the gate. The gate is closed. I love you guys so much. For those of you that came and saw me reading tarot and didn't immediately subscribe, wasn't that hilarious? Oh my God, that's why it makes you laugh. It's so funny. It's so funny. As if somebody feeling that way about what I'm into and wanting to leave that bad would hurt my feelings and not make me feel protected and guided. Like, okay. Okay. Oh my God, Tiffany. I swear. You said this is crazy because I literally had a dream last night that Busta Rhymes proposed to me and I was so insecure. Girl, Mama saw it. I saw it. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying Busta Rhymes is gonna propose to you. I'm saying whatever like the movement's happening. And it's crazy that you mentioned Busta because I can't say it's 100% Busta who I saw in my vision of you because it was so fast, but it definitely was like his kind of silhouette. So, and I've seen those pictures of you guys before. So I don't know. But keep me posted. But yeah, I think that it's really about you seeing the value in yourself right now because you're right. It's like even if Busta motherfucking Rhymes proposed to you, would you feel worthy of saying yes? That's kind of like where the energy is right now. Like you even know it because you're psychic yourself. So Jet Zero. Now we're talking about dreams. Yeah, well, listen, we're talking about all of it because that's what we do here. And we use all of the tools that we can to get as much information from our guides as possible. Ariana, thank you. Ariana's like, I subscribed after seeing your cards. Thanks, Ariana. I appreciate you. Ooh, what's on the floor? What is this? I dropped a card. Of all cards, it's Judgment. Judgment for reading cards on a manifestation channel? Never. No, you guys know I love it when the trash takes itself out. So, she said he's tall, babe. Okay. Jet. Oh, fuck. I want to get your. Oh, I don't know. Where's the question? Jet. So this is my problem is like I want to serve everybody. Then I get all hot and flustered and hungry. And it's been 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pastor Cavassier. Oh my gosh. I haven't heard that song in a long time. Oh. Baby, if you give it to me. That's what I just heard now. Because I love Mariah. So like I have heard Busta recently, but it's also because I listen to Mariah all the time. All right. Tiffany, I better be invited to that wedding. I'm just kidding. I better be invited. Better put me on that guest list. Oh my gosh. Okay. Jet, will you come back next week and get a reading? I'm sorry. I'm like starving right now. My like energy is getting kind of woozy, man. Everybody, your homework this week is to watch What We Do in the Shadows. Oh no, I have to give real homework. Okay, Jet, I so appreciate you. Please come back next week. Your homework this week is okay. They want you to do something really, really special for yourself. Something that's either kind for yourself or like something you've been wanting to do. So your homework this week is action based. Like they really want you to like set something up special for you that is either something like I said that you've been wanting to do or like treat yourself or take yourself out or what am I saying like spa and massage or like bubble bath and good vibes. Like literally the vibe the homework this week is treat yourself because treat yourself with or treat treat people with kindness in the world at large with kindness is a big theme, but they are like start at home. And so really your homework, they want you to just lavish yourself in kindness this week to you. Kindness to you. Tristan, go ahead. Okay, yes. And then it's time to eat. Unknown says I manifested being good at swimming. I used to be petrified of water. Now I'm not. That's amazing. And swimming is such a beautiful feeling and so freeing. And then especially if you get to swim in the ocean and you get to connect with that feeling of Mother Nature. I guess any water is good, but I'm thinking more of like a unman tainted water. From on Amazon Prime. Okay. From. I feel like I looked at the preview of that. Okay. Okay. Jet Zero, welcome. Well, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm sorry that I kind of missed me on the tail end of my channeling, but we do this every week. We're always here. We've been going literally every Monday for 5 years, so please come back and join us. Shantae's like, what I just did in my cabin. Yeah, I feel like you're always a week ahead of homework, it seems like. Okay, all right. I gotta go. It's time. We need to be able to. No, you hang up. Okay. Your unmaintained. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Jet 5 is your lucky number. It's a number of action, of movement. So that's a good number. Okay. Oh, Christy's like, I do those floats and beauty day coming this week. Yes, float. Love the float. Yes. Treat yourself, homework. Yes. Love yourself. Be kind to, obviously be kind to other people, but your homework this week, extra uber, super duper kindness towards yourself all week as much as you can if possible, okay? I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. And if you're just now joining, please head back to the YouTube channel and watch the stream from the beginning. It's a wild ride here on Mindset Monday. But I love you guys so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Misty says, I'm going to buy someone groceries this week. Yes! Oh my God, I love it. I love it. It's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Oh God, we have such an amazing community. I love you guys so much. Thanks. Okay, we're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power of believing you. Bye, guys. I love you. Hold on. Where's the button?